Hello and welcome to another round of Isthmian League highlights in partnership with iSports Analysis. 2 games for you this week, both from the Isthmian South Central, with all 4 teams having started the day on the bottom half of the table. Barking had yet to win a game this season as they travelled to face an FC Romania side that has only won one league match themselves and was coming off the back of 3 consecutive heavy defeats, including 2 straight 6-0 losses.
Yeah, ish. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, there's the 2 teams today. FC Romania in yellow and Barking FC in the blue.
Barking would have an early opportunity to take the lead when the referee points to the spot for a clear handball in the box. Johnny Ashford stepped up to take it, taking a straight ahead run up before producing a strike that was brilliantly saved and held onto by Adrian Darabont.
What a save.
Keen to make up for this missed chance, Nana Boakay was put clean through by the long ball over the top, but could only drag his shot wide.
Unlucky. We can find a way to eradicate that.
Barking continued to press, Shermadin Armaladze curling a shot over the bar, before Barking would have their own goal attacked for the first time.
We were all wondering, why has Liverpool not won the league yet? That's your reason there.
The corner was taken short and swung into the back post, where it was played back across the area for Dimitri Gritkan to head home from close range, the linesman's flag staying down despite protests from Barking defenders.
With Arsenal as well, I always find in one-on-one games against the best teams, they always rise. But it's just against the rest, really. Because I mean, there was last year. I think he played Manchester United and it was 2-2. But look at Leicester, they don't think a lot.
Barking would be given a free kick in a dangerous position less than 10 minutes later, as captain Ab Seymour was bundled down by a clumsy challenge from Sergio Maximov. Seymour picked himself up to take the free kick, cleverly firing under the wall with a shot that was just too powerful for Darabont.
Sorry?
It's getting a bit brighter now.
Yeah. Oh, chance.
Johnny, stay as well.
Barking remained on top for the remainder of the first half, having another penalty shout when Seymour's corner appeared to strike a defender's hand in the box.
The great thing about that is they're so cheap. They are so.
Barking picked up where they left off in the second half, Boakay squandering 2 good chances to put his side in front.
The club came in for me. The most I'll do is probably recommend them someone else who would be fit.
The breakthrough should have come as Darabont was caught off his line trying to make a clearance, only for Michael Dixon to shoot wide of the empty net.
The game.
Yeah.
So now I'm pretty much confident in everything I do.
Yeah. That's a chance.
FC Romania conceded a corner due to lax defending, from which Dixon would redeem himself for his earlier miss, heading back across goal to give the away side the deserved lead.
Hold on, boys, keep on going.
What followed was an onslaught on the FC Romania goal, Barking almost adding their third by accident as an attempted clearance ricocheted high in the air and bounced off the bottom of the post with Darabont well beaten, appearing to lose the ball in the sunlight. The woodwork was soon to be struck again, but this time the goal would have been a magnificent one, as Bokayedon was very unlucky not to see his superb curled effort ripple the net.
A few games off and sitting on the bench, you're getting paid £400 to do 5 training sessions.
That's nothing. That's literally nothing.
After Darabont tipped another long-range effort over the bar, Bokayedon would be presented with another shot on goal, as Romania's defenders appeared to give up following Seymour's aggressive challenge in midfield, his layoff finding the striker, who could only shoot wide of the near post. Though disappointed not to find the scoresheet on a personal level, he could take solace in a fine performance that gave Barking a much-needed first league win of the season, one that leapfrogs them above FC Romania in the table, that they hope can propel them into a strong run of form.
Final score, 2-1 victory.
Oh, no. Right, this is going to be a bit. Normally I'll keep this up and just
Hello,
go
Justin.
down.
It's a 2-1 win for Barking against FC Romania. How do you think it went today?
Yeah, I'm a bit frustrated we didn't score a few more goals, but the pleasing thing is we got our first 3 points on the board, so I'm not going to grumble about that. But yeah, I felt it was quite comfortable. The only time that FC Romania looked dangerous was actually from us taking our corners when I felt they were counter-attacking on it.
Yeah. From the first half, there were a lot of shouts for handballs. What did you make of that? Because from where we saw it up there, it looked like you should have had a couple of...
Yeah, well, I said that to the ref at half-time. I didn't see the first one, so I can't comment on that one. He gave the first one. The second one, I saw it. I felt that was a penalty from my angle, and I just said to him, I know as a human, it's hard to give 2 handballs in one game. You probably don't really see it, and I felt that was a bit. To be fair, I thought the officials were superb today, so I'm not going to grumble about that. But I thought we could have had a couple more penalties today. You're right.
Yeah. Their goal, FC Romania's first goal, came as a surprise, of course. Did you think that it wasn't a fair reflection of the game, or was that a well-deserved goal for FC Romania?
I think I don't want to discredit FC Romania because they've scored a goal, but if you ask me, do I think we deserve to concede a goal? No, I don't today, because I thought we controlled the game. We hit the crossbar twice, we hit the post once, we've had a couple cleared away from the goal. To be fair, the goalkeeper was their best player in my opinion. He's pulled on some good saves, so yeah. At the end of the day, look, I just wanted to get 3 points, but on reflection, yeah, we should have scored a few more goals and maybe it made it a bit more comfortable. But then, got to give credit to FC Romania. They've been conceding a lot of goals and they've only reduced it to 2 today, so I suppose that's a positive for them as well.
Yeah. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
South Park's middling start in the Isthmian South Central Division has seen them draw 4 of their opening 6 games to go along with 1 defeat and 1 win, hoping to add to the latter tally as they hosted an Ashford town team sitting bottom of the league with 1 solitary point to their name thus far. The home side had the only clear-cut chance of what was a cagey opening 15 minutes, Hayden Skerry heading just over the bar following a free kick. Skerry remained at the forefront of the action, slotting the ball through to Charlie Pitcher and continuing his run to slot home when the shot was blocked by Ashford keeper Sam Mason. Five minutes later, the visitors responded, Daniel Brown meeting the free kick at the near post with a fine diving header to level the scores. pitcher was unlucky not to put the host back in front as he diverted a well-taken volley just over the bar. Brown's long-range effort wasn't powerful enough to beat South Park's Sam Freeman, but the keeper did build a shot, something that would become a recurring theme in the second half. Deep into first half injury time, South Park would take the lead, another goal in the game scored from a set piece. Again, Skerry was the one to find the net, nodding home with the back post following pitcher's flick on from the corner.
Second goal for South Park, scored in the 45th minute by number 7.
Early in the second half, Freeman was almost caught out of position as he had to race across his line to turn behind a deflected strike from Vitor Montero.
Well done, Sam! Not on the corner.
Freeman's lack of composure was on display from the ensuing corner, coming off his line to punch clear a header he could have caught, Matthew Sermon's follow-up header being cleared off the line by a South Park defender.
No foul! No foul! Relax! Relax!
At the hour mark, Louis Downey would put his stamp on the match, the right back picking up the ball just inside his own half and racing forward, laying it off and continuing his run into the box, where he received a square ball to cap off the brilliant moves that he had started. Considering the way their season has gone so far, you may be forgiven for thinking that Ashford's heads would go down after falling further behind, but to their credit they stayed in the game and were almost immediately rewarded. South Park failed to clear their lines following a corner, the ball dropping to Tommy Brunton to find the bottom corner of the net through a crowd of players. South Park looked to put the game away in the final 20 minutes, but struggled to break down a suddenly resolute Ashford backline. In stoppage time, as the final whistle neared, Brown played the deftest of touches over the top, Freeman parrying the shot into the path of Harrison, Okwu and Debussy to sweep home the equaliser. Sensing that all 3 points were now suddenly on the table, Ashford sent a free kick to the back post, where the looping header was directed over the bar. Ashford may still be bottom of the league following what was only their second point of the season, but they can take heart from the spirit they showed to fight back and rescue a point from the 3-1 hole. For South Park, it's a missed opportunity for 3 points that would have helped them claw their way to the upper mid-table levels of the Isthmian South Central. Thank you for joining us for this week's Isthmian League highlights. Please don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
Everybody.